Hello everyone, Kitty Foster, your storytelling astrologist, reader of the stars for August 29th and August 30th. So we started with the moon in Scorpio, and at 10:04 a.m. it moved into Sagittarius. Today is a very interesting day. It has been a build-up. Many people have been feeling that. One of the big things that happened today, and we'll be talking about this for quite a while, is that Pluto, the planet of transformation, the planet that accelerates things to begin with because it's about change, moves into a position called out of bound, the declination from basically the center of the universe. In Aquarius, it moves out of bounds southward. And so that means we're accelerating these transformations. This is a momentous kind of energy. The last time it did something like this was in the 1700s. It hasn't been out of bounds, but out of bounds in this kind of energy. So let's take a look at that and see what that's really going to mean. Today, we expand our transformation in nurturing. This is a gentle time of transition just today, but it's speeding to a new awakening of the transformations being brought forth. Be gentle with yourself today and into tomorrow. This is a big planetary shift. Let's talk about Pluto being out of bounds. It's a rare event. Beyond the orbit of the sun is when something goes out of bounds. So, the sun is our center, and this is beyond where it normally travels in its orbit. And it is, because it's Pluto, the energy of transformation, the dive into the darkness to find the light. It is, Pluto, the underground. And since Pluto got demoted, I wonder how it really feels about some of its things sometimes. It's a profound global and personal transformations are stepping forward in an accelerated energy. And along with that Uranus energy that's in Gemini, Uranus, which rules that Aquarian energy that Pluto is in, this is a real technological shift. Just like I said yesterday, and I know that this has been true for people, not to be surprised by the development of technological outputs that cause you some issues. We are going to be accelerating that. This is, again, that profound and total transformation for personal and for the globe. Look for truths as we look at this energy that steps forward with the moon. It makes the truths that are comfortable and uncomfortable. It is a radical revolution and the rise of transformation. It is not bound by the conventional. It is about the unusual when something travels out of bounds. With the transit of, again, our Uranus in Gemini, the duality of this plays out in many arenas. And I'm not even quite sure what that means, but the duality is playing out in many arenas. That is chaos. It is personal truths. It is radical truths. Because it moves in the south, historically, that means it's a part of major societal shifts. Okay, hear that. The vision of major societal shifts. This is deep psychological shifting for society, and this is a rise of revolutionary energy. So pay attention. On the 30th, as the day begins, we start to see fully what these truths that are unraveling on this Friday, on ours and others, come to the surface. This energy works with a full embodiment of spirit in a balance of beauty, harmony, in our own honoring, our own cherishing of the principles we are being asked to hold. We've been talking about this for months now, but it's especially important that you hold the version and what it is you wish to see. Be the embodiment of that consciousness to see consciously what you are willing to embody and what you're willing to work with. These ethics are being finely tuned. As we activate that Pluto out of bounds, this is the time to hold on even more strongly our beliefs, what we cherish and what we honor, and what we expect us to be as human beings, starting always with ourselves in this evolutionary enlightenment period. For this is an opportunity to turn and tune into the possibilities and hold that version. The opposition with Uranus tomorrow asks us to find a midpoint in whatever the truths are that are stepping forward tomorrow with that Sagittarius moon that is going to be guiding us. So find out in that chaotic change we are moving through and focus on what the midpoint is so that you can see the gambit and make conscious choices where we set our intentions on how we're going to approach things, allowing those things to balance. Remember, you are the person your soul sees you as being. And in this time of Virgo Sun, what moves us forward is the details and the patterns that we support and the patterns that we break. I'm Kitty Foss. I will be back on Sunday, the 31st, the last day of this amazing journey through August. Namaste.